Go
Councilman
easy on the
Tate.
bronzer. You know, for the cameras.
You smug, arrogant nigga.
That's about to take your fucking job.
Hey, I'm called Bonnie. The law 3 of 48 laws of power states that conceal your intention. Actually, this law is divided into two, part 1 and part 2. And this is the part 1. Keep people off balance and in the dark by never revealing the purpose behind your actions. If they have no clue what you are up to, they cannot prepare a defense. Guide them far enough down the wrong path. Envelop them in enough smoke, and by the time they realize your intention, it will be too late. The story Robert Greene used to back this law is in the 17th century, there was a young man called Marcus de Seven. He was so in love with one young beautiful woman who had high position in the palace. But this beautiful woman was giving Marcus hard time. Whatever Marcus did, it did not impress her. So out of frustration, Marcus reached out to an old woman called Nino de Lesclos. This old woman had experience in love and dating stuff. So this old woman told Marcus that he should act nonchalant, not interested, and just maintain high friendship with this young beautiful woman. But Marcus should surround himself with other young beautiful women. So Marcus did, and this young beautiful woman started getting jealous of Marcus. So when Marcus realized that this young beautiful woman is getting jealous, then Marcus went ahead and proposed to this young beautiful woman, and this young beautiful woman accepted. Let me explain. Have you realized that it's difficult to get a girlfriend when you are single, but it becomes easier to get a girlfriend when you are already in a relationship? It's because a woman who is interested in you wants to see other women interested in you. It sends her a signal that you are more valuable, and she snatching you from other women gives her some sense of pleasure. Someone might say, why don't you go straight forward and confess your love to this particular woman? The paradox of life is we don't like things which come so easily. We like things which are difficult to get. We value those things. That stage appeals to our emotions. And when you need something from someone and you appeals to that person's emotion, it's likely for you to get it. And when you are dealing with human beings, always remember, we are creatures of emotions, not logic. The part 2 of law 3X. Use smoke screens to disguise your actions. Deception is always the best strategy, but the best deception requires a screen of smoke to distract people's attention from your real purpose. The bland exterior, like the unreadable poker face, is often the perfect smoke screen, hiding your intention behind the comfortable and familiar. If you lead the sucker down a familiar path, he won't catch on when you lead him to a trap. Let me explain. Do not be in the hurry to display your plans, which will crush your enemy or make your opponent submit to you. Hide it and make your opponent think that he or she has the upper hand. And during the last minute, you reveal your plans that will crush or make your opponent submit to you. By then, your opponent won't have enough time to counter attack, which will give you a win at the end. Like how Councilman Tate did in Power series, he had an evidence which will crush his competitor. He waited till a few weeks to the election and threatened him to resign. Other than that, he will reveal the evidence to the public, which made his opponent resign. And this is the video for it.
Go
Councilman
easy on the
Tate.
bronzer. You know, for the cameras.
You smug, arrogant nigga.
That's about to take your fucking job.
Go ahead. Publish the photo. In 6 months, the public will have forgotten about this nonsense all on their own.
I wouldn't say that. But perhaps after 6 months and some much needed time off, you decide to run for Senate. With the backing of a solid freshman congressman and, of course, our mutual friend here.
Exactly, by which time we could easily put in a good word for a cabinet position. I don't know, Interior, maybe HUD.
Shit, if Ben Carson can do it. So, what do you say, Rick, my boy?
Fuck you, Rashad. Yeah. I'll do it. Good luck with him, Stephen. You're gonna need it.
The reversal law 3 states that no smoke screen, red herring, or false sincerity or any other divisionary device will succeed in concealing your intention if you already have an established reputation for deception. And as you get older and achieve success, it often becomes increasingly difficult to disguise your cunning. Everyone knows you practice deception, persist in playing naive, and you run the risk of seeing the rankest hypocrite, which will severely limit your room to maneuver. In such cases, it is better to own up to appear the honest rag, or better, the repentant rag. Not only will you be admired for your frankness, but most wonderfully and strange of all, you'll be able to continue your stratagems. Let me explain. Do not use deception excessively. Otherwise, people will get to know who you are, and it becomes so difficult to use deception or smoke screen on them. Sometimes appear honest and win people over. That will make it difficult for people to predict who you are.